probably gonna be at some different locations today because we are picking up groceries. So my 3 kids are in the back. You might hear them talking. But today I want to talk about some of my goals for my business. I'm going to talk about my short-term goals and my long-term goals, things I'm trying to accomplish, things I want to get done. And I know that things could come up. I might not be able to get each one, but it's better to at least prepare and have goals, something I'm working towards, than to not really know and just be trying to figure everything out with no direction or guidance on what I want to do. So my first goal is to launch on September 7th, 2025. That means have all my testing for my scents done, have my scents figured out, have all the names figured out, everything ready to go and launch and start selling September 7th. The next goal that I have is to sell out before 2026. I feel like this is honestly gonna probably be like the hardest goal because it's not really up to me who buys and if someone buys. Whereas the other goals that I have are up to me. They are things that are in my control. That one's not really in my control, but I'm still aiming for it. I'm planning on having 2 collections, a fall collection and a winter collection, 3 scents in each collection. I don't know exactly how many candles I'm gonna make, and that's part of the reason why I made that the goal. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have huge supplies starting off. I'm probably just gonna make enough that's like a decent amount to sell. If anyone has any tips on how many I should be selling to start off, go ahead and let me know. Okay, y'all, we're about to get into my last one. I know you see my car moving. We're just at a car wash. I'm not driving down the road or something. My last goal is to complete 3 markets, whether it's farmers market, craft show, anything, just places where I can sell in person to people. I feel like 3 isn't too much, you know, from beginning of September to end of December. I should be able to easily get 3 markets in there. Not easily, but easily enough. My city has a farmers market that they do. My church does a craft show in like mid to late November. I feel like it's something that I just have to make sure I'm staying on top of it. I'm figuring out where I can go, things like that. I think honestly the most difficult part about it is going to be I do not have a setup at all for candles. I did farmers markets back when I sold like cakes and cupcakes, cookies, that type of stuff. But there's a very big difference between selling food and then selling candles. I know that I can probably go to like some thrift stores, some garage sales, all things like that in the summertime to get a setup more for the candles, because I feel like I'm not going to be making like candle molds that all look so different and so unique. So I'm going to need more things to get attention, to draw someone's eye towards it. With cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that, it wasn't as hard because I could make each thing look so different, so unique. But I'm not worried, I will figure it out. But that is it for my short-term goals. So now we can go ahead and get into some long-term goals. Okay, so now I'm back home. Sorry, but you're probably going to hear my kids. It sounds like one of them is happy or something. They're making some noises. I don't know. They're watching Bluey, so they're probably just getting excited. Okay, yeah, Miss Marley was getting a little excited, so she's gonna be in here with us. My long-term goals that I have for my business. I want to launch my signature line. I want to launch that one really bad. I've already talked about it. I wanted that to be my first line, but because of the timing that it's going to be, I'm not trying to rush myself into getting candles made. I just want to do things a little bit slower pace that's way is more sustainable. But my signature line is so important to me, and I've already spent like a lot of time. I want to make sure that the names are right, make sure that the scents are right. I want it to be a very like year-round type scents. I know I have a vanilla one, I have a rose one, like beachy clean one, and then a fresh minty one. I'm so excited, and that's definitely something that's gonna happen in 2026. I'm trying to have it happen at the beginning of the year because I'm that excited for it. So that is definitely a big goal, is to get that done. Also, I want to learn how to do one mold candle instead of just a regular container one. I want to learn one type of mold, not necessarily selling a mold candle like a pillar candle, but just know how to do it, have that skill under my belt. And then my next 2 are, they have to do with markets. So one, I want to do 10 markets in 2026 at least. So farmers market, craft shows, everything I kind of talked about earlier. Just want to get 10 markets done, since I know markets is a really good way to sell candles. And into my next goal, I want to do the South Bend Artisan Market. South Bend is a city right next to mine, and it's somewhat, I feel like, it has lots of things there people go to do. Like, people will come from out of town to go there. If you don't know, it's where Notre Dame is, the college, you know, football team. But they host things that get a lot of attraction, so I want to be in that market. It is in the spring. I think it's like in March. I want to do that 2026, not this year, definitely not this year. But that pretty much takes care of all of the goals I have right now. I think my short-term goals are just, that's what it's gonna be. But my long-term goals, I feel like I might add on to that. Definitely past 2026, obviously there will be more goals. But for 2026, I think that's kind of just where I'm at for the goals right now. So let me know. I know I got a subby. Hey girl, hey. Let me know if you want me to talk about something, since you're also starting a candle business, or if somebody else gets on here, you want me to talk about something. As of today, I'm pretty sure I'm settled on like my logo and my branding, which that's a funny story with it. I thought I knew. I've changed my logo like so many times. Not that I put it out there yet. Like, I'm still working on it. So it's not like, oh, I was already got things made, I got stickers or whatever. Like, I'm still in the process, but there's been so many times where I'm like, ah, yes, this is the one. And then finally I really I found my color scheme, which I didn't even have a color scheme. Why did I think that it was going to be okay to have a logo without even having a color scheme? I don't know. But while working on my logo, I found a color scheme that I really liked. And so then it made me want to change what my logo looked like. So then I had a new logo and I really liked it, but there was something about it, felt like it wasn't professional enough. I liked how it looked. I liked the character of it. I liked that it represented my brand, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it needed something. So I did a little messing around last night and I found something. I was like, that really works for a logo. Like, it's more condensed. So my business name is The Virtuous Woman Candle Co. It's kind of hard to make that try to look right in a logo because there's so much. I wanted a way to condense it down, which I did last night, but then I was torn because I was like, I like the character of the other one that I had, but I like the professionalism of this one. And so I talked with my aunt. She has a business, and I was just like, I don't know, like, I like them both. And that's when she was pretty much like, okay, well, it's your business. Like, you can do that. You can have both. One is your logo and one is your branding. I said, you know what? You're right. So I'm excited because I'm pretty sure I'm settled on that. Maybe I'll tweak a few things, but I really like how it looks. I think my color scheme is pretty cute. It's like a peachy kind of color scheme. So yeah, maybe I'll do a video like about all the different branding and like logo designs I had, because I went through a lot. Because I just had to find the right thing that was going to represent it right. Maybe that'd be a fun video to do. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. And thank you so much for watching. Say bye-bye. Say mwah, mwah.